Oh, it looks like the rivals are coming to play with the limit over collection. You guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Welcome to the second batch of overframes, and this is going to be for the rivals this time. We're still missing a bunch of anime cards and alt arts. I don't even know if we're going to see those, but I mean, the first part of this set drops next month, so we'll have to wait and see. So starting off here is the Deep Eyes White Dragon, the Blue Abyss. And I gotta tell you, this card looks gorgeous. I think that this is probably one of the nicest cards that we have seen yet. So it is going to be a level 10 with 0 attack, 0 defense. And it's always going to be treated as a Blue Eyes card. Now, that's what you typically want to hear with this support. So you can only use the first attack effects of this card's name once per turn. So we can discard this card to add a level 1 light tuner from your deck to your hand. About time. Alright, we have an actual extra Maiden Searcher in the deck. I'm all for this. And if a Blue Eyes Ritual monsters and or Blue Eyes White Dragon is sent to your graveyard, you can target one of them, special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when the monster was sent, or hand even if it was not, and if you do, its attack becomes that monster's attack, but banish it when it leaves the field. Oh, okay, so this card actually should have been what Blue Eyes support needed. It actually floats itself back. It easily goes into the graveyard to search for Maiden. This is actually a pretty good card, man. Like, actually, we're doing work for Blue Eyes, finally. This is the one I'm more interested in. Future Fusion Nova. This is a beautiful card. Wow. Okay, so continue spell. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. When this card resolves, fusion summon a light machine monster from your extra deck using monsters from the deck, including Cyber Dragon. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon except for machine monsters, and you cannot attack except with the summoned monster. And if this card leaves the field, destroy that monster, and if the monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Okay, first of all, this is what Future Fusion should have been forever. Alright, the fact that we finally are giving... This has to make Cyber Dragons like a consistent OTK machine now, right? You go second, you draw this card, you slam it on the field, you resolve out whatever you need. But I mean, once again, whatever you're summoning with this is going to be the only thing that's going to be able to attack. So you're going to have to be very careful. I guess you could drop the triple Cyber Dragon and then make the Cyber end, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because I'm assuming we're going to see some very cheesy OTK videos with this card, because this card just super feels like an OTK enabler. Beautiful art, though. Like, I am super excited for that. That's the level of support we've needed forever. Red Dragon Archfiend's Chain. You know what's really, really beautiful about this art? I love the fact that it's the shooting star dragon that's getting chained up after it's done the Stardust Mirage, which tells you, you know, this thing is going in for the multiple attacks, and you're actually seeing, you know, this look very, very nice. So this is going to be a trap card. So you can only activate a card with this card's name per turn. You can activate this card the turn it was set by revealing a Red Dragon Archfiend in the extra deck. Well, that's really strong. Activate this card by revealing any number of monsters in your hand, and then target effect monsters your opponent controls equal to the number of tuners revealed plus 1. They lose 100 attack for each card revealed. Also, their effects are negated if the last of those monsters is not on the field. If the last of those monsters is not on the field, destroy this card. That's interesting. So this is basically a droplet that you can do by revealing a number of tuners in your hand plus 1. So I could technically reveal 0, and I would be able to at least hit 1 with this. And the fact that I can just, you know, proc this by revealing a Red Dragon Archfiend the turn it's set, I think this card's pretty decent. I can't really complain about this. Does it help Red Dragon? I mean, it's a droplet that's not going to ping you. That's pretty good for the deck. Oh, what in the world are you? This is the angriest photon orbital I've ever seen in my life. This is Galaxy Defense Robot Orbital 7. and it's a level 8, of course, right? Whenever we get any sort of Galaxy support, it has to fit into the theme. So 2000, 2000. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So we can tribute this card from your hand or field to take a photon monster and a Galaxy monster, add one of them to the hand, and send the other to the graveyard, and you cannot trust them for the rest of this turn except for light monsters. That card, this is so good. It's a 2-for-1 special. Okay, if a Galaxy Eyes monster is special summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but it banish it when it leaves the field. Excuse me here for a second. So I can tribute this card from the hand or field to take a photon and a Galaxy monster, add one to hand and the other to the graveyard. Okay, so as long as I can special summon whatever I'm adding or whatnot, and then this will see a Galaxy Eyes monster be summoned, and then it can bring itself out, which automatically qualifies you for a rank 8 straight there. Does this finally count as a starter for the deck, at least in terms of consistency? Like, are we finally at the point that we finally are, consistent? I hope so. This is a Clearwing Synchro Dragon of the 4 Heavenly Dragons. I think we are missing one now. I think this will, which one is missing? I think it's the Exceed Dragon. So, Clearwing here. Alright, Clearwing Synchro Dragon of the 4 Heavenly Dragons. 25-25, 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. This card is always treated as a Speedroid card. Well, that's interesting. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can destroy one effect monster your opponent controls, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack. Okay, level 7 generic pop 1? Sure. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can quick effect special summon a level 4 lower wind tuner monster from hand or graveyard, but its effects are negated, and then after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon a wind synchro monster. Anybody else feel like this card is really, really good? A level 7 on special. You can revive this from the graveyard and pop an effect monster that the opponent has and make this thing get bigger. And it can still attack your opponent directly the turn that it pops. And most of those effects that we see with these cards, most of them just end up not doing anything. So progressively, this feels like a really good card, and I'm totally down with this. Good job, Konami. These are all very interesting. And then we have a new Rokket support. This is Rokket Barrage. First of all, I'm really enjoying the little Rokket guys coming in here. This actually does feel like a good card. This is a level 5 with 1500 attack, 1600 defense. Now you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each turn. Okay, so we can send a Dark Dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard, except a level 5. Special summon this card from your hand, and you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except for dark monsters. This is a free level 5. That is amazing. When a Link monster's effect is activated that targets this card on the field, quick effect, destroy this card, and if you special summon a Rokket monster, each from the hand, deck, graveyard, and or banishment, except for Rokket Barrage. This is special summon one each from the hand, deck, graveyard, and or banishment. This card is cracked. The fact that we have given Rockets so much gas to be able to, count as a free extender, the ability to, you target this stupid thing and you're able to bring out an entire extra arsenal of rockets on top of this. Like, gosh darn it, Konami. You're insane. It does appear that this support is looking very, very good. Blue Eyes got their consistency upgrade. Cyber Dragons are eating pretty good. The Fiendish Chain's alright. Photon Orbital made the deck more consistent. This is going to be very good as generic support. And this card seems very, very, very broken. So, what do you guys think about today's support? I'm loving these cards, man. This is the kind of stuff we want to see in the games. Please, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in day, guys. Patrons! Thank you! Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.